Hey, what's up, guys? Grumpy. Not so grumpy today, but we'll say, look, but we'll leave that till later on. Right, another instalment of this fantastic game. I can't get enough of it. Obviously, production line, as we all well know. Production line of our cars and stuff like that. Right, warn you now, guys, this is going to be a bit of a boring record. A bit of a boring one today, because we don't have enough cash. We have cash and it's gone downhill because we've built stuff, haven't we? And we got cars going through. So today's stream, well, I've got a stream. I'm not streaming, I'm recording. Goodness me, I'm recording. Shh, didn't hear that bit. Right, okay. Right. So this one today, we are technically just going to be researching. Find out what the researchers do, and hopefully I'll speed it up a bit as well. If we do the researching, so I'll researching that in a moment, so we can then see what it unlocks and the bits and pieces that we can do with it, you see. Okay, so as you can see now, we're getting little bits. It keeps saying, obviously, let's slow it right down, where it says, if we can find another bit now, it's insufficient resources. Hopefully this one here, which is at 90% now, which is going to produce the imports quicker. So we're going to come in here. So what do we do? So we have a super fast, even faster than faster, that makes things faster. Well, shall we go? See, the conveyor doesn't bother me. I reckon that one there, because we need to get more imports in, you see. So as that goes away, I said, well, I wish I could move these things around, but I can't. See, look. Anyway. Okay, and we can't check anything else because, unfortunately, oh hello, money is going down a hell of a lot, actually, to be honest with you. How's the loans? Apparently I have a new loan from the bank. 40,000. What's that going to do? So we need to get these cars through, because we are just up and down with the old cash. The old casheroonies, look at it. Well, there's an upgrade here. Computerized sales. See, we can have a computerized sales, but then they'll start asking for this, that and the other with the cars. Until then, we've got to keep going. But I'm getting a little bit worried about this money. This profit is not going as quick as I want it to be. Yeah. Just keep an eye on the cash there while this comes up. So we've got no more. See, we've all got positive stock control on this one here, but we still get insufficient. So obviously we're not going as quick as we can. You see. So we could predict stock control here. So what do we have in loans? Apparently we have another 40k. Oh, we're already taking a 40k loan as well. Oh, for goodness me. Oh, I don't know. Right, okay. So yeah, pretty much. So anyway, what's been going on? Well, in real life, I've just got myself a new real life job. So I'll be driving a bus. Whoopee me, brilliant, fantastic. Yeah, so I'm excited for, obviously, apart from that, but also, well, this week we've got E3 on, and watching E3, I'm looking at some of these new games coming through. Quite excited about a few of them. Not so excited about some of them. I mean, for example, what games we've got? I mean, like Assassin's Creed, that could be quite interesting to play. Not the new one. Metro 2, that could be quite interesting to play. Life is Strange, that seems to be quite a good one. I'm about to run out of money, so we're going to go for a loan quickly. There we are. See, I'm having money problems now. We're having real bad money problems. So I might have to delete that one. Let's save some money by getting rid of them. Obviously, quite clearly, we are having issues with money. Straight away, new loan from the bank. Look at that, another loan from the bank, another 40k from the bank. Yeah, so we just have to queue him up, I think. So yeah, Life is Strange looks quite interesting as well. So yeah, Tales, not too bad. This is from the old Xbox side of it. Battlefront 2, now that could be good. And Anthem. Oh, now we've got super duper resources. So we now need to put the faster overhead conveyors in, make them speed through. So yeah, yes, that look quite good. I am a little and Forza, the new Forza. Now, is it going to be the new Forza, or would it be the new Need for Speed? I don't know. I don't know how we're going to go around this one. This is going to be quite interesting. Which one do we go for? I have to wait and see. The other thing that I'm a bit annoyed about, extremely annoyed about, is there's nothing to do about Halo. Now, Halo has been one of the stable of the franchise. It has, but there's been nothing about Halo, which is a little bit kind of disheartening, really, because Halo is a fantastic series. It really is a fantastic series. Halo is, which is a shame, really. It really is a shame. Also, as well, I mean, yeah, it's Microsoft Xbox, but it's on PC. For all you lot that likes Minecraft, that looks quite interesting. Right, I reckon we need to get some more different body designs in now. We've got the faster, so we're going to go for some different bodies. Let's try and make some more. See, I'm having this problem with cash. This cash thing is really doing me in now. I really don't know what to do with these cars. So we are up to. So the current price is that basic market value. So we are selling it on the market value. Okay. I reckon I might have to start. Putting some other bits and bobs in to actually get some to actually bring the money up. I think. Yes. Interesting. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start selling more and more stuff here, aren't I? Because I am really not making a profit now. This is somewhat disturbing. I've got cars backing up, but I'm not making a profit. So yeah. So obviously now as I said, as a Microsoft side of it, I'm a little bit disappointed in Microsoft because there was talk of Age of Empires. And it hasn't materialised, so that could be quite interesting. So yeah, that's what I'm a bit annoyed about, because there is no Age of Empires and there's no Halo. I mean, yeah, Anthem does look good, and Anthem looks like it's a Halo type game, but yeah, interesting. Right, I've seriously got to sort this money problem out here, because this is ridiculous. I can't. Everything's backing up here. Why, I do not know. But we are having money issues. We're having real bad money issues now. I can't take another 40k loan out, which is not really that good, to be honest with you. So yeah. I could always put something else in there in a minute. Well, let's get this body design up and running. Let's see what we've got here. And then we might have to start chucking cars out left, right and centre here, because to be perfectly honest with you, wrong button here. To be perfectly honest with you, I could fit another chassis assembly if I got a loan. If I got a loan and fit another chassis assembly in, well, I can't now because I haven't got any money. If I could fit another chassis assembly in, that means I can then start thinking about doing the smaller cars and then pumping the smaller cars through to earn money. That ain't going to happen at the moment, because obviously my money is getting rather bad. I've still got that. That's a high interest loan, that is. That is a very high interest line. So yeah. So anyway, so at E3 today we do have some other bits. We've got Ubisoft coming out with something, so we'll have a look at Ubisoft and see what they come out with, see what they can give us on the market. Be nice to see them do something to one of their routes, obviously to do with like Anno or the old Blue Byte stuff. Could be quite interesting to see. That's our expenses. So our expenses are quite high. Universal. Okay, right, fair enough. Then. So we are having a backup here because Okay. How much are the engines? 109,000. I don't have enough money. I can see me going bankrupt here, guys. I really can go and see myself going bankrupt here. So I've unlocked the body design. So let's get the compact going. Let's see how we go on with that. Because I am not making enough money to keep production going. Yeah, I'm not doing it unless I put the price of the car up. Now, can I put the price of the car up? Let's see what happens. This could end very, very badly for me. Oh no, I've sold both cars. Right, okay. So I've put the price up a little bit. Put up again, see what happens. So yeah. But yeah, so I said it's going to be a bit of a boring one today because obviously because obviously we need to do research before we bring the cars in. So hopefully we can start selling these cars for a little bit more money. And so yeah, so we are selling the cars for a little bit more money now, which is good. I should have done that first time. Then we wouldn't have been backing up with cars then, would we? That's a shame, isn't it? Right, okay. So how much is another engine? See, I can't afford another engine now, so that's going to really this could be the end of us. This could be a start of another game, or the restart of this game. I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. Live on here now. We are going to load. We're going to reload it back up. There we are. Reloaded it back up with 54,000 in the bank. And we're going to increase the budget. Look at that. We're going to increase the budget. And we're going to keep this going as it is, because what we are going to do now is that we're going to do this, and we're going to go straight to the car body, and let's get some new cars out. Let's get some new cars out and going. So we are selling the cars for a lot of the extra money. So that is good. That is good. So we'll wait for this research to finish, which is now. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go into body design. So let's go into body design. Let's pump out these cars. Let's get the body design going. Maybe think about putting in another accessories later. I mean, the fit accessories is quite cheap, so it isn't that bad. What we can do is we have the accessory running up here. So if we can still sell the cars, then we're looking good for the money. All we need to do is put a new chassis thing down, and then we can go from there. So yeah, so I'd be quite interested to see what Ubisoft can bring to the table this time. But yeah, so I've waffled on for 15 minutes now. Still playing the game, still not getting anywhere. Really, to be honest with you, well, the profit is going up. The profit is going up. I mean, the paint booths are a bit slow, which isn't an issue really. So anyway, let's have a look. How far are we in? 20 odd percent. So it's going to be quite a slow one. You see, so we've got a car there, that's going. So look at the money go down in 24 hours. It's just horrendous. See, here's our income. This is our line. Okay, that is our line. And immediately though, we are selling the cars. We are selling them. We are selling them. Obviously not as fast as some of the competitors are, because obviously we still got a car in the showroom ready to go. But it's sold, I think. Yeah, it's sold. So we've just got the backup of paint, because obviously different colours and different paints and stuff like that. So we are looking at up and down like a yo-yo. But let's see what happens now. I mean, it's the paint booths that we need to get going. Now hopefully, I obviously want to get this body design sorted out so we can start getting smaller cars through. And in he goes into the showroom, and the car sold already, and yeah, and it sold straight away. So we are looking somewhere good at it. We are looking something good. So right, how much is the chassis going to cost us? 67,000. That might well be another line. I don't want to take another line, but it must be another line, just so we can get the chassis thing put in here, so we can start pushing through other chassis. Sorry about the noise. Other chassis. See, we have made it out, so we are getting somewhere now with the slightly more expensive cars. See, I could do it here, so we've got the body styles, but it just seems to just do that. So we've got a new loan from the bank, and it's 50k. We're not going to deal with that just yet. Not yet. Not yet. See, I could actually research, but then that's researching a lot of things. That's going to be another program, to be honest with you guys, because it's going to have to be. It's yeah, it's going to have to be, because of the fact is though it's yeah. Oh, so we've done the body design. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go for the compact. Everyone likes a compact car. See, we've got a loan now for 80k. I'm not going to take that loan out. I'm not going to take that loan out. See, this is the problem. If you click on there, it's the drying of the paint which is slowing down. If you look at the research side of it, I think, to do with the technologies, I think that oh no, it's under the processes. I'm being stupid again. Paint. See, this is for. See, that I think is for separate paint dryers. So if you go into paint, I think it's these here. So I don't think it does any difference, if you know what I mean. I don't think there's any difference to it, but we can have a look anyway. I mean, our money's still go up and down like a freaking yo-yo. Look at that. Suddenly we've gone down again, then we go up, then we go down, then we go up, then we go down. See, look at that. So we sold some cars and it's gone up. The compact body is still going. So yeah, this is basically tell you stuff what's been going on. You'll probably find it a little bit boring. I'm not really that good in trying to fill time and stuff like that for you guys. I like to play the games and moan about them really, but I can't really moan about this one at the moment. Well, I can, because of the money side of it. I mean, yeah, we are doing all right with a bit of money now. The money's going up. So you can look at that. It's like my drawings. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But I think we are getting somewhere. So I think that restart, I think, did me good. I think the restart did actually do me some good, because we are now. So I'm making a profit. We're up and down. We're on the profit line. Yeah, the profit's up here. Incoming expenses. We've got a new loan from the bank, which is 50. I should have taken the 80 and just sat on it. So your rival companies now researched a heater. So we're going to have to start doing stuff like that soon. It takes so long, doesn't it, for these research? Obviously, you put more researchers in, and yeah, that works. I think the other thing as well is that where is it? I look stupid now because I can't find it. Facilities, power plants. You see. See, I'm not sure if that's got anything to do with, if you know what I mean, power purchase. See, look at 227,000. 220,000. That's nearly that's just over 500,000 all time, which is obviously the red, which is the component price. That's one of the highest. Obviously the wages are quite high, but not as high. Look at this. It's that. Now I reckon we could get on top of that somehow. If we can get on top of that, so let's finish the compact body. We can start on that. We can start making our own power. We start making our own power, which means we don't have to spend 9,000 an hour on power. So let's see what we can do. So we have to look at the power's wages, because obviously the power is going to need the wages. We'll have a look at that in a second. Obviously when the compact body's done. But that might be the key to all of this, is its power, because the power and also the wages of the people, because we've got wages of people that we're doing them for. Obviously, yeah, as you well know, that's what happens. So hopefully we finish a minute. Just trying to waffle on to fill in some more time before we can see what else we can do. I'm going to take these back. Because number one, we get a little bit of money back, but not that much. Okay. So 120. See, we are making. So the profit is up and down like a yo-yo. It is up and down like a yo-yo. So yeah. So what? So we've done that. We can now unlock the body. But what I'm going to do now is I'm now going to hopefully technology. Would it be on technologies? No, it would be on the processors. Power plant production. There we are. That's only research, so that's fine. Right. Now let's get that sorted out. So now, so this is the bit I wanted to show you on this one here. We now have the sedan, and we now have a compact. That's a budget, so it's a small car. Okay, so we'll increase that a little bit. If it's greyed out like this, it means it doesn't come with an aerial. But if we tick it, it comes with the in-car system. So when we do that in a second, I mean, you can change them from here. So you can add a new entry and put a compact car in as well if you wanted to. Okay, so it can now start doing compact cars, yeah. But we'll get rid of that for a second. We'll leave it on the sedan. So it probably has now made. Has it made a compact? No, it hasn't. It's just got a sedan. Saloons, sorry, sedans, saloons. Typical America. See, we are making a profit. Look at that, up and down. Well, what happened there? Yeah. So the power production is nearly there. Okay. So before we concentrate on anything else, we will do the power production. Now, we're going to go up the top here to put the power in. Now the power to buy is 30,000. Press R. So we'll put one in there. So we've got to keep an eye on the money. Okay, right. So you can set it now. So if we now go into the expenses, wages, production, sales, market, power. See, our power is still the same price, but I can try and get it down a bit more, I think. we just have to see what happens with it, because apart from obviously our 24 hours, see, apart from that, the components, that is one of the highest ones we got there. So yes, we've got 2 running, and we're running between 13 and 14,000. Profit. Look, our profit margin has gone up, so we have made a profit. We have made a profit. Obviously, the high power plant is a bit different now. I could put in power plant. There's another power plant in there. But I'm going to keep it as that because I want to see what the high output does. Because if the higher output brings it more and more towards that, we might be having some fun. So I'm just singing away to myself now. So it's going to cost a lot to research that. So rather companies automatic windscreen wipers, yes, but I'm thinking about money. I'm not thinking about windscreen wipers. See that we've still got a queue of cars coming through. So it's the paint booths. It's the paint booths that are causing this. I don't like this bit either. Is when you go back, look, you lose the cars. But then you go, oh, there's no cars. Oh, yes, there is cars. It's just a bit strange. I don't know. Anyway. Unfortunately, that's bringing that in. So let's have a look at the money side of things now. Expenses. Power purchase. See, the power purchase is coming down. The power purchases is coming down, and we got a loan for 160k. I don't know. Shall I don't know. What is the percentage on that loan? It's 18%, so that's quite a fair bit. See, there's another bit as well. We want to pay the loans off. You can't. See, once a loan's active, you can't pay it off, which is a bit of a shame, really. But yeah, anyway, let's. So we are halfway through there. See, I could do with another paint booth, but if I put another paint booth in, I don't make as much money. This is the problem I'm having. I do not make enough money for a paint booth. I don't. Yeah. So the money. Oh hello, money's gone down again. Expenses. How's my power? See, my power has gone down a little bit, but say I'm outstripping supply. Look at that! Listen, a big car engine. That's done it. My goodness me, this does take so. 80%. 80%. Come on, let's get this going. 80%. See the upgrades there. So we could buy the predictive stock for that if we wanted to, but it's not the predictive stock. It's the because it's automatic, because it's a fully enclosed paint booth. It takes its time. So yeah. Going up. Oh come on! I want to finish this recording. Yeah, it's nothing to do with you guys. It's not you guys. It's the actual. It's the research. God, it takes its time. None of the research. I just want to upgrade one to see what the actual power is going to give me. 96%. We're nearly there now. We're nearly there. High output. Right, that's cool. So, what we're going to go for now? What shall we go for? We're going to go for paint specialisation. Let's get that out of the way. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, hello. Power supply. What have I got to do to unlock that? I thought I unlocked it. High output power plant. High power plant efficient. Oh, so stupid, aren't I? Ah, I'm so stupid. It's power plant efficiency. So, yeah, so we don't have that. Ah, yes, we don't have that. That's cool, that's cool. Okie doke then, right. That should be finished. There we are. So, we're now going to go for power plant efficiency for 750 points. Now, does this actually make any difference to this or not? Probably doesn't, no. Do we push the cars through quicker? But it probably doesn't, no. So while that is happening, what we are going to do now, guys, we are going to spend all of our hard-earned money on a chassis assembly. Okay. Excuse me. So this is a big bit of money. This is because we don't have anything else. We've almost got the body stuff. Yeah, we've almost got the body stuff. See, we've got enough cars going through that. I reckon we need to. How's the paint side of it? Let's see how this works. Now, we should have enough money for this. Now, let's see how quick this works, okay? We're going to put one of them there. Right, okay, so we can now do that. I want to see if this makes any difference whatsoever. We're going to buy one of them. And what's it done? +8. +8, okay. It's not really a lot. Right, now let's see what we can do. Paint. So, if you follow it in line, so we've got paint, so we've got undercoat, dry undercoat. There. Paint finish. Oh, I've not done the under polish up. Dry finish. Take a loan out. We'll have that loan for 160. Okay, so we got that there. Then upgrades, high pressure, predictive stock, high pressure nozzles. Right, okay. Let's see how this is going to work in a second, because I need to put the paint polishers, otherwise we're not going to polish anything, are we? I don't know. I do not know. Right, okay. So we do that there. I'm not going to do that one just yet, because we now need to get the high pressure. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to do that one instead. Can we actually... Okay, let's see what happens if we do that. Is it going to research just one? Yes, so we're going to research the paint polisher first, because we need to start getting some of these working, you see. How is, let's have a look at the, let's have a, oh no, that's the components. We want to look at this side. 140k loan if I want to. Expenses, right, power. See, our power has come down a fair bit. So when you still need to get that 5,000, that 164,000. So, while I do have some cash on me, we're going to put another power. Okay, and then we'll upgrade him. I think they're all upgraded. So 7. Yeah, we'll put another one down here. Still keep an eye on the money. There we are. Right. How are we still using more? Okay. Okay, right. Loan. What loan have we got? That one there. I'm taking out too many bleeding loans now, and this is ridiculous. Just trying to show you guys how it's going to work, you see. Right, so we are running at 15. So hopefully now our expenses should disappear. All our power expenses should disappear. We just need to get this paint thing sorted out, and then we can go on from there. So while we're doing that, let's get the old conveyor going. Insufficient resources. Yes, well, we know that. See, we got the upgrades there for this, that, and the other. Put that to a faster turbo max power drying. I mean, we can dry for anybody here. This is like drying for. This is like drying the factory out in 1 second. So, expenses are power distribution. Look at that. So we are now saving money out of the power distribution. And the cat's just walked in the room as well. Joy. So what we're going to do is that while we have some money, we're going to put another power plant in and upgrade him straight away, because then we're going to have some extra power. This might be helping us out now. This should help us out. I say it should. It's going to help us out here, because we are going to be in trouble. See, we are going through with the car, selling them stuff like that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be doing something. See, even I'll make mistakes on this game. I said that because what we've got to look at the end of the day is that the expenses, okay, our power distribution to our production wages. Now, if you look at all the wages, we've got 200, 300, 400, but 500,000 in wages. Just out of, obviously, well, the production is one we've got to put there that we need to look at because of the power. But look at the power, how much we would have been. It's nearly $1 million. We would have nearly paid out $1 million in power distribution in a year. It's still gone up and down like a yo-yo, but our profit has gone up a lot more now. We just need to get this, oh, wrong button there, just need to get this last one in. We get the polished paintwork in, and then we can start seeing if this paintwork machine is actually quicker than having an all-in-one machine as we've got there. Because hopefully the cars will just go straight in, straight through and straight out. But obviously it still takes its time. And, well, as you can probably tell now, look at this. Well, I don't know what it does that for. That's our imports. Okay, we can start making stuff eventually. So our power, so wages, look at that. So that's our next biggest one is the component purchases. It's purchasing components. So we will be looking at that side of researching how to make components. So we get the raw materials in. So we get the raw materials in, we make them. It could be cheaper than it could be by buying the stuff in. I mean, like, you never know, you see. We still got, obviously, bits there. So polished paintwork is in. So we've done that. We're going to carry on with that because that's nearly all the way there. We're going to come all the way down here to put in our last bit for the paint, which is going to be the polisher. Okie doke then. He doesn't need anything, so that's good. So all the way to there, that one there, and then let's see what goes on now. So, oh hello, didn't need to do that. So we are going to need the turbo paint dryers. It's the drying that's going to be the problem, you see. So there goes the car. So it is slightly quicker. If we can get the old turbo turbo things going, we could be getting somewhere. But actually, it looks like we're getting somewhere now. Look at the engine. Look at it all. So let's just I've done the high-speed spray nozzle, which is coming up next. I think that'll be for our next instalment. So anyway, sorry about the boring bits of this. Obviously, it's had to be done because it had to be done. Obviously, and now we've got the cars obviously moving away. So next time, what we do next time, we're going to start building some different bodies. Let's get some different bodies in now this time. Because we need to. If we're going to stay competitive, we're going to need to do that. As we come up here, look at the queues of cars, all of them on the way out. Look at beautiful. So we might think about getting another one of these soon, another accessory port, because obviously we now got 3 our arm paint booths going on, because we can afford a paint booth, because we have obviously no power. The power reduction's gone, so we probably start doing the paint. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's appreciated as always. Oh, there we are. There's the paint thing there. And what we're going to do now is that we're going to start with, where is it? The faster drying. We're going to start with the faster drying there for the next one. See, look at that. Now we've got the body problem. What a surprise. It's one thing after another in it with this. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. It is always appreciated, as always. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. It's always appreciated. Everything you do is always appreciated from me. Follow me on Twitch when I'm doing a bit of streaming. But until next time, guys, this is Grumpy signing out from production on. Hopefully he's got it working. Cheers, guys. Bye.